So, you've seen it on that. Would you like to have a go now, Rich?
Okay.
For the next time.
Right, so I've got a 2 here and a 2 here. So I know that I've got 2 units, and each unit is 10 tenths. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 1 unit, but I've got 2, so I need to do that
So
again.
it's made out of 10 tenths.
So 10 tenths. I now need to do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's my 2 units made up of 2 lots of 10 tenths to give me units. But I've got a 7 there and a 3 there. We only did 3 because it's a tenth. That's a 7 tenths.
7, yeah, which
So
is 7 parts of a
7 parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there I've got 2 whole units and 7 tenths of a unit.
7 parts. Of
7
Yeah.
parts
That's
of a
it
unit.
as well. Yeah, that's it. So as you can see there, now we can start to see it's not just about the value of the whole number. We've got to look at how the value of the parts of the number and what column they're and how they will the values will change. Now, if we turn over, that's it. If we turn over these, and this resource might help us work out these numbers now. Right. So, as Sarah said, our tens and units were the same with these numbers, so we need to start looking at this side of the decimal point, and how these parts here, these columns, the values, how they are. So when we start to look through these numbers, if we look at the tenths first, because tenths, it takes 10 tenths to make a unit, whereas it takes 100 hundredths to make a unit. So it takes more hundredths than it does tenths to make a unit. And the same for thousandths. It takes 1,000 thousandths to make one whole unit. So the further away you come from the right, from the decimal point, the value of the columns become less by 10 times.
Should we have to look at this one first?
Yes, because that's 10 tenths make 1 unit, whereas 100 hundredths, so it takes more hundredths to make up 1 whole unit.
Right.
Okay.
Okay?
Right.
So, shall we try again with these numbers, put them on and see if we can put them in order, and if we talk about how we're thinking about it as well.
Okay, so 15.3.
Right.
So
that's a small number because that's only a 3.
But we got the 15.
15s are there.
Yep. So
So
then we have to look. So we look in the tenths. Okay, so that's quite small,
it's
isn't
quite
it?
small. So put that there to start with. We might
Yeah.
move that. Okay.
Okay.
So
then we've got
right. Oh.
15.75.
Okay. Well, that 7 is because we've got to look there. 7 is bigger than the 3. So
That was like what we did, wasn't it?
So I need to move that up to the top.
Yeah.
Okay. Because we've got
We've got
7 tenths.
but we've only got 3
tenths.
tenths there.
Okay. Right, so this has got more numbers, but it's only got 1/10. Because it's still got 15, it's only got 1/10.
So it doesn't have very many tenths, whereas this one's got 7 tenths and 3 tenths. This one's only got 1, so it must be the smallest.
Yes. And if we go to here, because we've got 2 numbers here, but that 5 is still bigger than the 2 as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that could help you if your tenths column was the same. You could then go next to the hundredths and see which was the bigger number that, and work it out from that.
Okay.
So that's really good. You've done really well, and I hope that the chart helps visualise your thinking so that you can see that tenths is more than hundredths, and which is more than thousandths.
Yeah, because it splits up as well, so you know that you've got to focus on the tenths, the hundredths, and then the thousandths.
Okay, so shall we try this number now? If we where would this go into relation with the numbers we've already got?
Okay. Well, let's stick that at the top there, so
Yeah.
we can. So we've still got our 15.
Okay.
Okay.
So then where do we look next?
So we've got to look at our tenths. Well, we've only got 1 there,
So it must go somewhere
so it's got to be below
near
3.
here. Yeah.
Okay, so let's put that in there. Let's move the 3 out of the way. Okay, so let's go to the next column, the hundredths.
Oh
Well-
no, they're the same.
Well, that's okay, it's okay, there's 2. There's 2.
Okay.
Oh,
Right, so what do you think we could do now? If we looked at those 2 columns,
We could look at 1,000.
Yes.
Look
okay,
at 1,000.
so
Yes.
when we look at these, why don't we say how many thousandths there are in each of the numbers. So in the
Okay.
first number there are,
3 thousandths.
And this one's got 4 thousandths.
so
What?
which has got the biggest value in that digit column?
The 4.
Yeah, so the 3,
The 4
Thousandths.
3 thousandths is a smaller number.
so that must be at the bottom. So that's the
That's it.
smallest number.
So it goes like that.
Well done. That's it. So what we've discussed today is that this side of the decimal point, you have to work out that it's tenths. It takes 10 tenths to make a whole unit, 100 hundredths to make a whole unit, and 1,000 thousandths to make one whole unit. So thousandths are smaller than hundredths, and hundredths are smaller than tenths. Okay?
Yes.
Can I go out to pay now?
Yes. Yeah. Stop picking your nose.
Ah.
What do you reckon then? Shall we have a look at that and
Yeah.
see what's what? And
Hopefully. Let's play swap.